Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shall we start the session by prayer? A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Raditu billahi rabban wa bil islami dinan wa bi Muhammadin nabiyyan wa rasula. Rabbi zidni ilma warzuqni fahma waj'alni min ibadika shalihin. Amin ya rabbal alamin. In this session we would like to discuss about media presentations, talking about the types and also the media that we can use to present our material in both online or offline teaching and learning process. Without any further ado, we have this list of media presentations. The first one, we have board. It can be whiteboard, it can be a green board or blackboard, something that we use manually to write and present our material in front of our students. That's what we call a board. In the form of electronic board, we have in our campus one or two classroom that provided with smart board. We use this smart board to reflect our PPT presentation in our computer and then reflect it to the projector and then received by this smart board. You may see one or two kind of smart board. If you want to see the visual, then you can surf on your own in Google Image about what we call smart board. So we have some options when we talk about board. And then next, in online teaching and learning, we may have also the online board. I often use Padlet.com, and you can also observe on your own and explore to use Padlet to have interactions during teaching and learning. In this case, we use Padlet to write something in the online board, and then we can have simultaneous or synchronous or asynchronous response from the student, depends on the agreement between us, the teacher, and also the student, whether we want to use the synchronous communications or asynchronous communications. Another types of media presentation, we may have poster in the size of 50 centimeters to 60 centimeters, something that manually teacher bring to the class. It contain pictures and also the informations, the detailed information about the pictures, the bullet points, and then we bring to the class. It may contain graphics, diagram, and so on, and that's what normally we call it poster. And then we may also have the OHP, the projector. It's kind of old-fashioned projector, and at this moment we do not use this kind of media anymore because it has been replaced by projector. Alright, and then we may have also the media of realia. Realia means something, the representative subject or the sample of subject of the material. If we want to explain about the human body, then we bring the realia of human body into the class. In the case of language, if we want to explain about pronunciations, we may bring the realia of mouth or part of the heads that and our throat that explain about how the sounds produce. That's the samples of realia. Or if we want to discuss about bottle, if we want to discuss about frog, if we want to discuss about trees, plants, then we bring the samples of plant and a frog and something that part of the real object of the discussions. Something that very common in our situation at this moment, we have PowerPoint as the media of presentation, so we make slides and then we put the points in our slides. The main thing that we have to consider when we make a PowerPoint, starting from the title, power of points, it means that we just need to put the points, only the points of our material. Then in the class we explain that material. That's the functions of PPT or PowerPoint. We do not need to put the details. Why? Because we can explain in the class. We may give the details in case there is one-way situations. We do not have time to explain about the contents of the points, the material. So in the PowerPoint has complete informations, the point and also the details. So we have to differentiate between these two types. In most common situation, we only make the slide and the point, and for further information we explain and discuss in the class, and that's why we call PowerPoint. In online situation, we may have Prezi. It means we may have similar slides, but it's in the form of offline. We can share the PPT by sharing the link, and then people outside there can enjoy the information and read about the information. Prezi works similar to PowerPoint. We can the most important thing, we can put the only points, and then after that we explain to our student in front of the class or in synchronous class. In different situations, we may also can put something, the details, the point and also the details, to give complete information to the reader in case we don't have time to explain about our material. So the reader learn by themselves the points and also the explanation within, without meeting us as a teacher. If we have synchronous class or we have the online class and we use Prezi to present our material, it should be work like PowerPoint. So we put only the points and then we explain the rest of the material. So in this presentation, I only give you some of the samples, some of the type, and also samples of media presentations. You may have more samples that I do not know about that, but at least I give you the types, and the more samples you can explore by yourself and sharing with our friend. Alright, that's all for now about the media presentations. I do hope that it gives you insight and slight information about how to present, what kind of media we can use to present our material, either in offline and also online teaching and learning process. Thank you for your attention, and we close with prayer. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.